Prepare to be amazed as we unveil the world's most ingenious construction workers that are at another level. From turning drills into sewer-cleaning wizards to crafting pillars resembling jade, these masters redefine construction brilliance. Watch in awe as they transform mundane tasks into artistic expressions of skill and precision. Whether it's creating a fake brick wall with finesse or manipulating an excavator like an extension of their limbs, these workers elevate construction to an extraordinary level. Join us on a journey through 100 seconds of unparalleled craftsmanship, where every move, every detail is a testament to their unparalleled expertise. This is innovation, redefined in the world of construction. This device can aid in the uniform distribution of fertilizer by dispersing dirt wherever it goes. The man manages to turn a drill and some thumbnails into a sewer cleaning apparatus. With each hole dropping in time with the workers drilling, the sheet metal resembles a matrix. To enhance the roof's ability to shield against rain, he equally places the layers of roof tiles. This expert craftsman pushes with such care and steadiness that the mortar layer appears to be as smooth as cream. This individual will go to great lengths to make everything operate flawlessly because of its perfectionism. This guy has a strong affection for the sea, I'm pretty sure of it. Here's another method for making a fake brick wall. To fully remove filth, a pressure washer uses high-pressure water jets. After processing, the concrete's surface has an amazing, naturally occurring vein-like pattern. Even a minor error necessitates the removal and reconstruction of the entire wall. The central carpet gives the worker the ideal workplace while simultaneously producing a pattern resembling a compass. Whoa. Although these types of ceilings were common in earlier ages, they will be eliminated because they are no longer appropriate. Usually quite heavy, cement sacks are best handled like these workers if you can't pull them up with a pulley. The worker seems to need to lie down to maintain the nozzle in the proper position because the cement sprayer's power is so great. Pouring wet concrete into a concrete formwork template allows the concrete to take on the required shape. To push big quantities of earth into the ground, an excavator's arm is swapped out for a specialty tool. Just take a look at this construction's enormous size. Similar to riding a horse, he has complete control over the latter. I wonder if the guy next to him is the son of the sea deity, or if he is Aquaman. The foam resembles mushrooms that develop at breakneck speeds. I'm getting dizzy simply watching this guy run about painting. He has amazing stamina. Before meticulously placing each brick on the wall he is working on, this guy sculpts each one separately. This man's hands have the dexterity and inventiveness of a sculptor, turning found objects into works of art. Do you see how talented she is, in my opinion? An outdated paintbrush can be recycled in this way. It demonstrates 3 essential steps for building the ideal wall. I've seen airplanes used for agricultural purposes previously, but I've never seen balloons like this before. They're very strange and unexpected. Workers must clean ships covered in algae and moss after sea journeys using high-pressure water sprays. This guy demonstrates how gratifying each step of the flooring process is. Fire is these bubbles' worst enemy because it only needs to touch them to disappear right away. Perhaps because of their robustness, these flexible hammers appear to be rather popular on construction sites. All of a sudden, I feel like I'm having knee pain instead of these folks. His employer must be proud of his employees as he can use anything to accomplish his work. These two make a hilarious team because they both seem uncomfortable doing certain things. With this guy, operating a crane is as simple as turning your hand. He specializes in working on big building projects. Painting the entire ship again requires more than 100 tons of paint. This guy is still by himself, lying on his tool like a child, even after all of his co-workers have left for lunch. The patterns are crafted to perfection by the craftsman's hands, each one appearing the same. This is the process used to make pillars that resemble jade. This guy cuts the wavy roof layers in a very special way. This individual has poured an astounding 98 yards of cement this morning. With a simple toss, they can move anything to the upper floor. Conventional methods that substitute big wooden beams for masonry. Given that he can cut glass with just his hands, this man is a ninja. Heating these chairs will allow the color to return organically, making it the simplest method of color restoration. When employees have the right tools, they can ensure the best results and raise the caliber of their work. The most uncomfortable and unusual synchronization of teamwork I have ever witnessed on a building site. An ordinary wall becomes a brick wall in an instant when done by an expert. The tree trunk appears exquisitely smooth and bare, thanks to the way this guy removes the bark. An expert tradesman who sets concrete forms with proper depth and pitch is known as a concrete finisher. The most important things when dealing with epoxy are to use a well-mixed layer and a decent mold. Whoa, I had no idea that the tiny thread could cut through anything with such ease. Large-scale operations like this usually need the coordination of a sizable workforce and the usage of significant amounts of resources. Similar to Aquaman on land, he makes waves to propel himself forward. This person isn't concerned about the egg stacks falling over, even though everyone else is. The operator of this excavator had to modify it into a homemade paddle boat to swim back to shore when it became trapped in the middle of the river. The building will genuinely value the rescue effort these workers completed. This excavator can dig a trench quite easily because of its triangular pocket arm. The confectioner's talents appear genuinely captivating. He can only lift these foam sheets in this manner if he has the perfect balance. Every stage of being a construction worker is immensely fulfilling, in my opinion. This platform serves as the ideal substitute for a bridge if you lack the necessary time to construct one. I've never seen a more gratifying kneading machine than this one. This girl is capable of making anything for her house by herself. This guy is smart to use a magnetic sweeper to make cleaning windows safer and easier. This is the pinnacle of a master unbalance and manages the top excavator operator in the world. Appears as though they are extending a piece of cloth. Is it just me, or does this blended blaster appear monotonous? To smooth the concrete and eliminate air from it, a specialist needs to have this specific talent. When you have a team this great, work is never tough. This man presumably thinks that by working twice as hard, he will be paid twice as much, which is why he is utilizing two machines of this kind. This is the way to fix concrete pipes that are broken and cracked. This is metal that has been melted and put into a mold to make a tool, not water. No one wants to clean up the building site because it is too filthy. To remove everything, this excavator turns into a massive broom. This drawer was expertly made by a talented craftsman with extraordinary ability. Although the plaster layer on the wall is done quite well, this worker can tweak it to make it even better. It would be a better use of his car if he drove it to races or performances. No regular human could raise a stone that big, so this guy must be the Hulk. A reliable co-worker makes your work go much more smoothly. The worker's accuracy gives the wall a far more stunning and natural appearance. I've never seen a simpler way to remove snow from a roof than this one. The secret to producing exquisite decorative pieces with this technique is managing the electricity. The enormous power of these machines is demonstrated by the excavator's ability to force a boat that is much larger than it into the water. These pilots give the employees their undivided support when they have free time. All this man needs to do is watch over the car while it lowers the concrete pipe on its own. The water pipes slide into the mold and fit comfortably and snugly. It appears that this professional's talent to coil the wire is mesmerizing the audience. All of the wood splitters will be replaced by this excavator. This kind of hot asphalt requires extreme caution while handling since it can cause burns and other possible problems. With this equipment attached to the extended pole, you can clean the roof like new without having to get up on it. For shippers, self-balancing cars may eventually replace other modes of transportation. With two separate parts and a heavy object to move, how can he drive the vehicle? The flow of cement that is poured into the mold resembles the moats in front of medieval castles. The worker uses the thread to help them achieve precision in each cement cut. When handled by an experienced expert, this goes beyond simply building a pallet. The outcome is flawless and it's an art form. The results this person gets are very amazing and captivating for such a basic tool and technique. He appears to take great pleasure in his work. In addition to cleaning the enclosure, these personnel also wish to wash the crocodile. The tool can return old rusted objects to their original state with this beam of race. As good as new. when you are given a very difficult duty by your boss and you manage it effortlessly. In conclusion, these construction virtuosos have showcased unparalleled creativity and skill, turning everyday tasks into breathtaking works of art. From the meticulous precision of a concrete finisher to the extraordinary feats of an excavator operator, their dedication knows no bounds. If you've been inspired by these incredible feats, don't miss out on the latest innovations and jaw-dropping craftsmanship. Subscribe now for more mind-blowing content that takes you into the world of construction like never before. Stay tuned, stay amazed, and join our community of construction enthusiasts. Hit that subscribe button and be part of the journey as we explore the heights of ingenuity together.